image, okay, was created by other people. And it was their words and their thoughts that I created my self-image. And that happened mostly in the early years of my life. But self-talk is something that's going to go on always with me, because self-talk is what I say to myself about myself and my abilities. And like you said, it can be very, very destructive. It can be very, very supportive also. It just depends on what kind of conversation.
You know what I do? I cheat.
Yeah.
Self-talk, where as far as alcohol used to be, I said, no, I don't have willpower. No, I'm weak. If I could do it, I could have done a long time back. But the same thing 20 years back when I was drinking and my doctor asked me, why are you drinking? I said, I can leave it anytime I want. I mean, I can stop drinking even tomorrow. I have so much of willpower like this. So it became very conditional and very smart, Whenever I want, I am having a lot of willpower. When I don't want, I don't have a willpower. So what about this kind of a self-talk?
It's because every time you were thinking of giving it up, and if you were not able to once in a while, it was just easy to say immediately to yourself, it's okay, I don't have the willpower to give this up, and I might as well not go through so much effort of trying this. It's not going to happen, I can't do it.
Negative comfort zone.
Negative comfort zone. And what happens is, we're doing this repeatedly. Self-talk can just go on day in and day out, and it will go on and on reinforcing that, the image that we have about ourselves, because we can be very, very self-critical. And then sometimes we feel it's good to be self-critical, because if I'm self-critical, I'm improving. But actually not, because criticism only depletes my energy. And then once I keep on creating that negative comfort zone, I even start becoming very comfortable in that. Like the other day you were sharing that when your brother died and you were in that comfort zone of sadness, it was actually a comfort zone. And you felt it was right to be in that phase of sadness, because breaking it and coming out of it required effort, like breaking any comfort zone requires. And so instead of going through the effort of breaking out and creating something new, we start becoming comfortable in that, even if it is painful. That is what is happening. And then if that goes on for a very long time, we don't even think that it can ever change. And that's why for most of our habits, we will say, oh, it's my nature. There's a difference between habit and nature. Habit, acquired. Nature is who I am. But to the acquired habit, we say, this is my nature, which means I can't change. I can't, and don't even ask me to do it. This is me, because I've lived in that comfort zone for a very, very long time. So it's very important to break free of this comfort zone by continuously giving positive affirmations and continuously having a positive conversation with ourselves. We're all learning the advantage or the impact that a positive conversation has on other people. Let's say someone else is in pain. So we don't sit and have a negative conversation with them. We have a very, very positive conversation, because our aim is very clear that we want to get them out of that pain, even though they are very comfortable in that pain. They have accustomed themselves to that pain, but people around them aim to bring them out of that pain. And so they will continuously keep talking positively to them. But other people talking positively, it's good. But good results will be when I start talking positively to myself, because actually I will only listen to myself. Even if everyone else around me says, you can do it, come on, it's okay, it was nothing very big, why are you still carrying on with it? Let it go, past is past, it's over. Everyone else can say this to me. But unless I start saying it to myself, I won't break it free. I just won't. I will continue to be there, and I will just say, you don't understand me.
But when, why, and how? Why should I tell myself? When I'm so comfortable in my comfort zone, why will I think of trying to get out of it and talk to myself?
Because if I understand that a comfort zone where there is pain, let's say this chair is not comfortable, okay? But I'm shooting on it from morning to evening for 5 days. And I just say there's no other chair. And why should I now take the effort of asking for another chair and everybody else will get another chair for me? So I just start telling myself, it's okay, I'm comfortable. Even though the chair is not comfortable for my posture. But I don't want to make the effort of doing something else. I'll say, it's okay, I'm comfortable, I'm
But
comfortable.
this cannot happen with a man who's very comfortable by being angry.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's done a good job. Yeah, he did. These guys listen only to that. This is their language. You don't know. If you speak sweetly to them, they won't work. He doesn't know that the chair is uncomfortable.
Yeah, but the damage, like let's say if this chair is uncomfortable, my back is getting affected.
But he doesn't know that because of anger, I am having blood pressure. He'll say it is from my parents.
Yeah, this is the knowledge that's required. Even if it is from whoever, the damage is going to be on me right now. Here, body and relationship.
So unless you have the knowledge
Yes.
that this chair is comfortable or not comfortable.
See, knowledge, yes. But even after getting the knowledge, we feel we can't come out of that comfort zone.
But I never knew that I used to get angry.
You didn't know that you used to get angry?
No, I don't even know that I used to get angry with people or speak
You're not
rudely.
aware while you're creating
No,
anger?
I never knew that people used to get hurt.
Okay, but then one is we're not aware that this was anger and is damaging.
I'm talking about long time back. Not
Absolutely,
now. Yeah.
long time back. And then second thing is now, after being aware. Like let's say alcohol. One is not to be aware or not to think about it. That
I
it's
thought
damaging.
it was a fantastic thing to do.
Finish
Every
it.
rich man does.
Right. So that's one part which is over. Second is, okay, now I've understood and I want to give it up. But because I'm finding it difficult to give it up, so now I have the knowledge, but because I'm finding it difficult to give it up, I very easily say to myself, don't even try, you can't do it. You haven't been able to do it for so many years. You can't do it. And then you look at other people being able to give it up in like one thought. They decide and they give it up. And then we will criticize ourselves even more. Forget it. Look at them. They're all being able to do it. You can't do it. You're low on willpower. Self-talk. So knowledge is there. But in spite of the knowledge, the self-talk is not constructive. It's very destructive. And then if this self-talk will go on for some time, you'll even stop trying. So it's very important. What is the quality of conversation that I have with myself? At every step. Doesn't matter how challenging the situation is. Doesn't matter how deep ingrained the habit is. Doesn't matter how tough it seems to change this habit. As long as my self-talk is appreciative, affirmative, I will be able to change it. But even if it's the smallest thing and my conversation with myself is negative, I won't be able to do it.
Sister, let's bring this into a practical thing. Okay. The moment I realized that, okay, I'm getting angry with people without their fault and I'm losing on friends, relationships and hurting people. One. The second thing, well, I used to think that alcohol and drinking is the in thing and the most beautiful thing and every rich man does that, so what? I will do it. The day I realized that it's not good for my health and I made a lot of mistakes after drinking. So these two things I wanted to get out of that comfort zone. With anger, one, and alcohol, two. But what was happening is going on repeating it, feeling guilty, repeating it, feeling guilty, repeating it, feeling guilty, and then cursing yourself.
So that was self-talk.
So
repeating it is okay. No sanskar will change in like for short or one day or even maybe few days. Feeling guilty means what is the conversation when we are feeling guilty?
I curse myself. I'm weak.
That is what it is.
I'm a bad person.
That is what it is.
I'm a XYZ.
That part that we need to work on. Repeating it is no problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Now, a lot of people do have this problem. What should they do?
What I did yesterday was fine. Today, I will be very calm and controlled with everybody. I am going to do it because I can do it, because this is what I like. This is what makes me and everybody around me happy. And this is my original nature. Peace is my original nature, and I'm going to use it today. I can see myself doing it, and I can do it in every situation. Conversation changes. And as soon as we create this kind of thoughts, the whole feeling changes. It's not guilt, it's empowerment.
And this thought should be, this self-talk is supposed to be done while meditation?
While meditation, yes, but also throughout the day. Because sometimes while meditation we can have positive thoughts, but throughout the day we can again become very negative towards ourselves. So that is where it has to take care of, because self-talk is more during the day. And you're not even aware, it's just going on. But the more it's going on, it's depleting my energy. I can't give up alcohol, I'm very weak. No, I'm the strongest. I'm a powerful being. And whatever I decide, I can do it.
That becomes a mantra sometimes, sister.
It is a mantra.
I'm sorry. You just speak it and you don't believe it.
Even if you just speak it, it will start working.
Because
when you're speaking mean up, if you're thinking it, even if you're not believing it, don't worry. If you're thinking it without believing it, at least you're not thinking the other thing. You can only think one thing at one time. Either you can say, I can do it, I'm a powerful soul, or the other thing is, I have no willpower. There's no point me trying.
So what we can do here is we can count the number of things in our life we did where we had willpower and tell ourselves, then how did you do this?
Whatever.
That means you have.
Absolutely. Just detach and see how you do it with other people.
That's a good idea. What would I do with my brother, son, sister, or a friend?
Simple.
I would talk to them honestly.
But how would the conversation be?
That will be totally detached because it's not me, it's somebody else.
But still, it is for the benefit of the other person. It is with the pure intention of supporting, helping, and guiding the other person towards a better way of living. Same thing, same attitude, same intention towards myself. And this is a very conscious training that we have to give to ourselves, how to start talking to ourselves. We pay a lot of attention on how to talk to other people. But what about how to talk to ourselves? Because that is very, very deep. Very deep. So this comfort zone we have to break. And it's possible. Every morning just take one line, focus on it and say that to yourself. Repeatedly, repeatedly. Gradually, my way of talking will change. You know, some people are very critical and then suddenly they become aware that they need to be more appreciative towards people. And a little attention and they can do it. So if anything that we can do for other people, we can do better for ourselves. So that's very big comfort zone which we need to break.